Today, we have not just one, but two YouTubers provoking outrage, Natasha Cooper and Zav Girl. And that's because they've been covering the case of an 11-year-old boy by the name of Gannon Stout, who was murdered by his stepmother in 2020. Zav Girl obtained the gruesome autopsy photos of Gannon's body through a Freedom of Information request, which she, along with Cooper, put in content and sold on her Patreon for $3. And so, of course, with this, people reacted with disgust, accusing her of exploiting this little boy's death for profit and entertainment. And you had Gannon's dad calling it evil, saying that after 3 years of enduring his son's murder trial, now he has to relive the trauma because of these YouTubers.
Well, you followed it. I chose not to come to the trial. Was the day that they showed the autopsy photos. Now I feel like I can't even go on YouTube without the possibility of accidentally coming across these photos.
We saw Zav Girl defend herself in a now deleted YouTube post, saying she didn't sell the autopsy photos on their own, but rather as one part of a longer video, and saying, quote, "Spent a lot of time, worked hard, putting together for a video lining up the coroner's audio and descriptions along with the appropriate part of the photo she is describing to try to make it as informative as possible for the viewer."
Natasha Cooper, a woman who lives in Phoenix Springs, is accused of scamming people out of donation money. She has a Facebook page called True Crime with Natasha. According to Natasha, she, along with a team, investigates crime cases that haven't been solved and then gathers donations for the crime victims' families. She claims she doesn't scam.
All of the donations that we have received for the McKees have gone to the McKees. We have bought groceries. We've posted pictures of us grocery shopping. We've posted pictures of the buggies of groceries. We've posted pictures of the bags of groceries in their living room. I have all of those I can show you as well.
8 years ago, Shanna Peoples went missing in 2011. Natasha said she's been helping Shanna's family find answers and provide financial security. However, some residents say that the grocery shopping was great, some for newspaper advertisement.
We have a source editor herself where it's come back and know those advertisements are not going to be run in the paper. And if they're not going to be run in the local paper, what good is it for Shanna's case?
Cooper says she's simply trying to help families by bringing awareness to their cases.
I want to know, why are they so dead set against what I'm doing when all I'm doing is trying to help a family?
Cooper was accused in another incident involving another criminal case that she investigated with her team.
Approximately $2,000 was collected allegedly for 1,000 pages of criminal case for the Gypso Splinter case. They were supposed to be 50 cents each. Allegedly, that never took place. She never went. And then the donations were never refunded. So where did that money go? That's what we're asking. It's not that we're saying, oh no, you're a liar, because I'm not.
I have so much to be thankful for. I do not want for anything. I do not need anything. I do not need anything. He checked out my Amazon wish list and sent me one of the things that was on it. And for those that know me, you also know that I collect knives. And so this was an awesome gift. And it comes in its own little carrying case. And the carrying case even says Zombie Z Hunter. I've got to redo my list. I will redo it and I'll drop it in the next live. But I love weapons. I love knives. I love guns. I have knives sitting beside me, I love them. I have throwing knives. I'm from the South. I'm a country girl and I love weapons. And I love survival items and things like that. So I don't have any throwing stars. I would love to have some ninja throwing stars. Leslie, there is actually a zombie axe that I want, I'm going to put it on my list. I am going to add some different things to my wish list, and I'll post it tonight when I go live again. I redid my Amazon wish list, and I'm going to share it. Or actually, will the mods share it? I do not want for anything. I do not need anything. And I am so thankful that we are being able to help as many people as we're being able to help. I do not want for anything. I do not need anything. And I am so thankful that we are being able to help as many people as we're being able to help. I do not want for anything. I do not need anything. And I am so thankful that we are being able to help as many people as we're being able to help. I have so much to be thankful for. I do not want for anything. I do not need anything. Bow chicka wow wow. Good evening, everyone. I hope that you have had a fantastic Monday. I have been lazy today. And this evening, let me just say that there may be some, after I get through saying what I have to say tonight, that are no longer in this community. Who make the choice to leave, or who I make that choice for them. Well, first, before I do that, let me bring your attention to my fund that is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I've just renamed it the Stop Harassing My Community Fund. We are currently at $2,755 towards our goal of $15,000. And the fund is currently at 18.4%. It is still my goal, which it has been my goal for several days now, to get this fund to 20%. And currently, we are $245 away from 20%. And that was actually a cyber harassment fund. So, fuck off. There is so much stupid in this world. So much stupid in this world. Now, make sure if y'all send a donation to our group action fund that you include a note for the dumbass who's asking about the fund. Those of you who are doing this are not going to like me after I get through saying what I'm about to say. And if you choose to leave this community before I throw you out, so be it, because I'm fed up to my fucking eyeballs. Fed the fuck up with it. This is not something that I should have to deal with. This should have to deal with. People in this community asking other community members for fucking money. I don't care what your situation is. I don't care what the fuck has happened in your personal life. Stop fucking asking other community members for money. Now, I have fucking had it. When I get phone calls from community members who are on limited incomes themselves, and they are
these chainsaws, it's not, you gotta go do that. It's a limited time offer for you to get your very own mini chainsaw that nobody needs. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and then asking for money. Yep. And the other thing too is like they're seeing their money being spent on these ridiculous items.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh no.
Oh, a boomerang?
Oh.
Oh.
It's a little mini saw. That's cool.
Oh my goodness.
That is perfect for making dick topiaries.
Can I ask you seriously what you're doing with the handheld chainsaw?
She's gonna trim her hedges.
I don't know. That's true crime right there.
I think that's cool.
But it is really a chainsaw.
It really is.
That's cool.
You need to be careful with that.
Yo,
You're gonna
true
cut your
crime.
hands off.
I know, right now I have my own chainsaw for the Sharknadoes.
Wow.
And it comes with a battery charger.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really good for
Oh,
hedges.
Need a chainsaw for? What does she need 2 mini chainsaws for? And she's like, well, the other one's in another color. I'm like, well, is it like a collector's item? Like, what is the purpose? And then you could just tell. And that was actually an insight into her brain for me, because it was like she has these Amazon codes, and for her, she has to get them. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, she is who, like, people like me who do marketing for a living love, because they do. They fall for the bait. And they go and they'll buy those things, and they're not getting a good deal on it. She didn't get a good deal on these 2 mini chainsaws. I promise you that. Right? She does have a spending habit. She spends all of her time, and it doesn't even matter what it is. It's like those people who do the extreme couponing for things that they don't need. And if you're donating that stuff to like a homeless shelter or something like that, a lot of people do that, and that's awesome. I think that's great. But there's some people who just hoard it in their house, and I've just never understood it. Like, do you really need that much beef jerky, or like, plastic straws? Like, do you really need that? Or are you just getting it because you can? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up.
They started off that live saying about that she was very, very sick in bed, has to take 3 days off. Yet when, and then they threw that fundraiser out there. And that fundraiser is almost up to $1,000. That's another $1,000 on top of the $1,800 some odd dollars. Okay. All right. So that in the 2-3 days is $2,800, because everybody's worried about her income, right? Many creators don't even bring that in a month, but they're still sad fishing out there when, it's $2,800 in 2 days. Okay. So not to mention any ones that might've been missed in between, because there was 2 birthday funds too, right? One was over, $2,000. One was $700. What was it? Okay. Last night when I went live, this moderator whose head is on a chopping block right now, went on exactly when I did. And guess what? The person that was supposed to be on bed rest and so very, very, very ill, and you could tell there was something, it was weird, because if you have high blood pressure, why do you sound like you have the flu or something? Like, if you have high blood pressure, why are you talking like, hello, hi, I'm okay? Why are you talking like that? That shouldn't be from high blood pressure. Okay. Are you trying to pretend you have the virus or something? What's up with that? Anyway, so that person came on, that creator came on. Okay. They dropped off. The moderators finished the live stream. They kept pushing that PayPal throughout the whole thing. They pushed that PayPal. Okay. Her income stream has been taken away. And then all day today, they have been announcing that Alive was going to be back on that channel that's been suspended for the last 7 days. And I was doing crafts, so I didn't see that, but apparently they went live. And when they went live, they were bombed with male genitalia. So they had to take that live down. Then they went live again. And I guess maybe that moderator was a little bit rattled. And the creator was backstage in StreamYards. Well, that moderator whose head's on the chopping block made a really bad mistake. And they brought the creator on panel, and in the background are the sounds of the casino. And this moderator's eyes went like that. And then they said, did I just bring you up on panel? And they shut down the live. And they have not shown their face since. They have not shown their face since. So in this story, what does it mean? It means that allegedly all of the moderators that were in on this knew that they were lying to all of the subscribers, that it was not a bad doctor's appointment, that she was not home resting, trying to get her blood pressure down, that she's been away at the casino. She knew she was going away. She let it out of the bag days before. They pretended then that the subscribers wouldn't remember. She's busted. She's busted. She's at the casino spending that money.
Guys, bear with me. Oh, I lost it. Who's here?
Did I put you on?
I don't know who you on.
Merv, you lying piece of shit. You're absolute lying, evil sack of worthless shit. An old, raggedy, bitter sack of evil shit. You need to get somewhere with your so sick self and shut the fuck up. What happened to you not having any breath? You can't breathe. Your oxygen is 97 and your 100.3 temperature, you dumbass. You have a cold, you miserable old bitch. A cold. Becoming cold. Breakthrough COVID, my asshole. Stupid fucker. On my damn page, reading out my members' comments and how long they've been a member and calling me a scammer and saying what their occupations are. Fuck you, yo bitch. What's your occupation? Oh yeah, bitter old raggedy ass cognac bitch who sits in a gaming chair in her kitchen all night long talking
geriatric crafters and decoupaging seashells with shitty pasted on damn pictures. Yo, bitch.
Let's do it.
Now, old scratch and sniff. I guess that's me. I don't know what I'm sniffing. Wash your ass, but wash it gently. Not as to chafe it or anything that might actually cause a hemorrhoid. I guess. And then if you're going to pop a squat, has bad hygiene, then you definitely need to do that. Now, old scratch and sniff. I guess that's me. I don't know what I'm sniffing.
Damn!
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
Somebody's bothered. Somebody's bothered. Somebody's bothered. And guess what? It ain't me.
My channel's cool.
I don't know what
I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers within 2 months. We do true crime. We talk about everyday life. I guess you could say we're similar to what you guys consider your community with Natasha. You know, pretty solid. Can you ask your chatters to be a little kinder to people? They're not being very nice.
I'm not
It's
paying
not
attention to chat, and I would recommend not
Yeah,
paying
I just seen somebody being upset. But I get what you're saying. Like, what's going to happen? Where's it going to be? I think you know everything's going to be how it is. To be honest with you.
I mean, you will lose, like, you're going to lose subscribers regardless. Like, however you cut it, whether you lose a lot or a little, that depends. Because yes, when this blows over, those people that were only on your channel or on my channel or whatever because of the drama, they're going to leave. So,
Glenn, there is never a shortage of drama, my friend. There is never. Natasha's entire channel was built on drama. It literally says in the script, "This is a drama." I was there when the channel was built. It was built on drama. And like, what?
I found it
You found her through true crime, right? Right. You found her through true crime. But see, here's the thing, Glenn. I sat there way before you, and I'm telling you, I know a lot more about Natasha Cooper than you do. Her channel, Recline channel, was built on drama. You'll look at the description, Glenn. It literally says this is a drama channel. It was built on drama. There's no play on words there. That's literally what it was. And I'm not saying anything to insult Natasha on that. What I'm saying is there is always going to be drama. Look how many people Natasha has went through as far as content on dragging people. There is always going to be drama in YouTube. There's always drama in real life. There's reality TV shows.
Again, this is going to relate back to her business. Like this, as much as you know it, Jessica, you are monetized. Am I not correct?
Yeah, I'm monetized.
So then this is a business. You make money. You profit off of YouTube.
Right.
So
right.
You run your business. Let's use the word business instead of YouTube or channel.
Right.
Your business, how you run it, it's on how you run it. How you treat your
ethically,
customers.
morally.
Right. It's all how you want to do it. Now, how Natasha wants to run her business is not how she wants to run, how you want to run your business. That is fine. You guys can have two businesses and run them completely separate and have your own customer base. Does that make sense?
Glenn, do you think I don't like Natasha because of her business? Like, no, I know what I completely understand what you're saying. You don't like her because of her business, because according to you, just said drama. No, you were saying that when anything ends, that people are going to lose subscribers. I'm telling you, there's plenty of drama on YouTube. That's not true. No. I don't like Natasha because I don't like Natasha because I don't like the way Natasha treats people. I think she has a level of responsibility that she doesn't fulfill when she's sitting on a platform. I think she's arrogant. I think she's gluttonous. There's a lot of reasons I don't like Natasha, but I'm not up here to talk about that. But most business people, they don't run fraudulent raffles and you know, they don't. There's a lot of things, Natasha. See, Glenn, here's the thing. No, I see the faces you're making, and I'm going to ask you, do you know why 70% of Natasha's prior to Gabby Petito coverage is gone? Do you know where all her old videos are, Glenn? Do you know what happened prior to Gabby Petito? No, you don't. So I feel like you guys all sit up there very confident in the fact that like you know everything, but you don't. You don't know a third of it. You don't know a third of the emails I get. And then when Natasha's like mental health is declining, and everybody's like, they're so mean, Natasha, they're this, they're that. Why is she on a drama channel then, Glenn? It's all a fucking business act, dude. That's all it is.
It's her business.
It's fucking business.
It's
right. And she's conning people. And if I went to the corner store, because when you were lying to people and you were collecting money under false pretenses, that is how many people bought a coloring page and didn't receive it? How many people won the raffle for a translucent nightgown, didn't receive it? Right? You don't know what I'm talking about, Glenn, because you weren't here during those times. Where's the perfume she was selling?
And he says, need money for food, and you give him $5 and he goes and buy booze. Is he a scammer or is he just a guy trying to buy? You know,
I am so bad. You just referenced her to a bum on the street because I couldn't agree more with you. Thank you.
No, I did not reference her as a bum.
No, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Everybody heard it. You guys heard it. You heard it. You referenced her to a bum on the street.
Okay, that you're spinning my words around. So if
Glenn, the words are right there. Use a different one,
You're
please.
spinning my words around. So,
all right. I just found it funny.
Someone had a sign. If anyone, a bum, a regular person, hey, $5 for this, and goes and buys something different than what he said on the sign, are you going to call him a scammer? Or he's going to be like, whatever, because you gave the money.
Well, that's how she gets you, Glenn. I'm glad you said that because she carefully words everything as donations because you willingly gave. But when somebody thinks that they are participating in a raffle and nobody wins the item, if a business was doing that, Glenn, would that be okay? If you went into a business and you put in 5 tickets for $10 to win a TV and nobody ever wins that TV, they're collecting under false pretense. I understand what you're saying. I didn't come off to talk about Natasha. I did it. This is getting somewhere it's not supposed to be. All I'm saying is, I mean, you know, respectfully, it did crack me up. The bum. All right, the bum. I did take that out of context. I was fucking with you. I'm sorry. I was definitely fucking with you. I just found it funny because it was a good analogy and I like it and I will be using it later. So thank you. But no, I listen. I understand what you're saying and I understand what everybody's saying. Like everybody wants it to stop on all sides. I will admit, the more channels that are doing it, part of me does feel bad for Natasha. I will say that. There are times when I say to my mods, I actually feel bad. I don't want anybody, but I want her to stop just being so cruel. Just stop. Why does she have to talk about the ex-mod's kids and her recovery? Why was that necessary? Why does she act like she's upset when somebody leaves, but then she says, I don't have friends. None of these people are my friends. So why do you act like they were? Like, get all like big emotional for a minute. Like, oh, I can't believe Akasha. And then 20 minutes later, fuck that bitch. She said she was Akasha. Why?
Against, like, that was good.
So, Glenn, I will say, did she think that she was going to be able to get up on that platform and talk about Natasha? And I did say that. But why two soft extremities? What about Tammy? Did you not like Tammy, Glenn? Did you not like Siren at one point?
I did like Siren. I really did like Siren at one point. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actions.
Didn't you feel humiliated for her? What did he do though? He left her a voicemail crying and begging her to fix things with Rob, and she played it for the world.
She couldn't fix it. And when she tried to get out of him, he wouldn't respond. He was talking to me. I had the text messages. I got the screenshots. He was talking to me when she was trying to get a hold of him.
I see. So that warrants her playing that voicemail for the world.
Where the heck is my good friend? He said he was going to kill himself. It sounded like he was going to.
He didn't say he was going to kill himself. He never said in that voice message. It sounded like he was in a mental breakdown. It did sound like he was having a mental breakdown. It was very concerning. And I said when that voicemail came out, I said it was fucked up as Siren put her in that position. It was fucked up. But did it warrant everything? But here's the thing, Glenn. If he did say he was going to kill himself, would you then go play that message for thousands of people to hear? What's going to push him further? Was there genuine concern there or not?
When he's already came out and gone against her?
Why? Because he showed up on a panel? He showed up and he really go against her.
Yeah. He was
think
like,
so?
I personally
you guys run a tight ship over there. I say, all right.
I mean, when Siren when Siren is as close as a friend as he was to go and do that, that's stabbing your friend in the back. You're okay with that? You would be okay with that?
Natasha said she never liked him. Natasha said she never liked him. Was he that close of a friend? She never liked him.
I mean,
he was annoying. He sung terribly. Oh, so you could be a close friend to Natasha. Well, she can love you and care about you. And the minute you betray, suddenly you're the big piece of shit and you're worthy of nothing. Got it. That is noted. This is why my channel exists, actually. So you're right. But why did you beg her for forgiveness?
So you want to know why I begged her? I didn't beg anybody for forgiveness. I was telling her I was sorry and apologizing for my mistakes. Did you notice I didn't really go on? I still don't go on as much as I used to. Because
yeah, she don't trust you now, bud. You're on the outs.
Oh yeah, she don't trust me now. Okay. When she
Glenn,
asked
we've
me,
watched this story unfold many people. I'm telling you. She doesn't
but
trust anyone, to be fair. She says it herself.
and you're right.
To be
She
fair,
doesn't,
I'm not
but,
just, you know.
if she doesn't, there's a lot of people, including myself, who have flopped on her. I did
Yeah.
that one flop and I apologize. So you know what? I do understand why she doesn't trust people. That makes sense to me. Like if it doesn't make sense to you, I'm sorry, but you've probably been like, have you been?
I don't do
used a lot?
shitty things for people to have to flop on me, though. So I treat people
Oh.
very kindly. My
So no
people,
one's left-
my friends, I treat very
No-
kindly. I would never embarrass them publicly.
So your channel, Jessica, everyone's kind of just stayed there, right?
Yeah, nobody has had a reason to leave, and if they leave, I don't drag them or notice that they left to be like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit." I don't do that. Like, for example, Without Borders is one of my very best friends. If Without Borders decided she couldn't do this anymore, drama was too much, whatever it may be, I'm not going to go read her personal messages and insult her and belittle her and drag her and say I never liked her. I'm not going to do that.
That's how you run your program.
I got to get candles done. So I'm honestly not staying on long. I know I say like, oh, it'll be too. No, I can't. I have to get these candle orders out and then I have to make more. So, all right. So this came to my attention. About me talking shit about Granny's watching, people telling me how Natasha Cooper talked about an email. And at first, when I first made the live, I thought that she was saying like the email came new, or like the email came now. And then somebody had sent me a message saying, no, she showed the date. Okay. The date was June. What was it? June 19th or June 22nd of 2022. Okay. Last time I checked, this is almost October of 2023. So what are we talking? 14, 15 months ago? I'm sorry. I didn't know that people can't fight and make up on the internet. I guess that's against the law. I guess that's against the rules. Because I can assure you, almost every creator has had a fight with someone and then made up. Oh, but I guess when Laura does it, it's a whole new ball game. I guess when Laura, makes up with someone, did I email Natasha Cooper last year? Fuck yeah, I did. I was pissed. I was pissed at Granny's watching. I will never fucking deny that. I don't know why people think I'm like shady like they are or like I'm a scammer like they are. I'm not a fucking scammer like you, Natasha. I own my shit. I absolutely own my shit. And yes, I was fucking livid at Granny's watching. I was pissed at her. And you were going after her every fucking day. I jumped on that bandwagon. That was almost a year and a half ago. Natasha. It's time to grow up and stop getting yourself involved in shit that I don't even know why you're involved in. Are you mad because I went after 1 ton? Are you mad because you're fatter than she is and you don't like that? I mean, I really don't know what the fuck your problem is. To do this whole live about Granny's watching? Really? She got her channel back and she's using you to rebuild her 90th channel.
Messenger. How do you text me and say check messages? Okay, so I just received some information, inside information, from the courthouse of the county that Natasha lives in. There is absolutely zero attorney on record under her name. She has no open court cases, not civilly, not criminally. So if you have an attorney, you would have it. So there's your proof, people. Marsha, don't be trying to hit on my man.
I live here and all, but I'm pretty sure that nobody was working last night. Okay, I just got to listen to this again. Hang on. Because I can't.
Okay, so I just received some information, some inside information Natasha lives in, there is absolutely zero attorney on record in the county. She has no open court cases, not civilly, not criminally. So if you have an attorney, you would have a case. So there's your proof, people. Marsha, don't hit on my man. He's my man. So it's not a local attorney. It doesn't matter if it's a local attorney. The attorney still has to file where she lives. That just makes it even funnier. Because when if something happens, if I'm filing a defamation case, it has to be in the county that I live in. It doesn't matter where the attorney lives, as long as the attorney is in the same state. But you wouldn't hire an attorney that lives a couple of hours away, and I'm going to explain why. Yeah, it would still be filed in the courthouse, even if his attorney would. That's what I'm saying. I was just going to explain that. If something happens to you, like defamation, it has to be done in your jurisdiction. You're not going to hire an attorney 2 hours away when that attorney would have to charge you to drive 2 hours every time they went to court. So that's a lie. Oh no, Lily, shit hit the fan. It's over. Thanks, Lacey, but I can't take credit for looking up her cat. I didn't even know what county she is. So work till. But I do know the law. I mean, I do know legal. That's one thing I do know. I think NC says she has an attorney. Yeah, but she took 20 grand for it. And I said this before, Glamour. She's the following. Like, I have, like, but I think hers is even stronger. If she were to say to her people, look, I thought I can get an attorney. I can't. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, guys. 99% of her people would say, don't worry about it. Keep it, go buy yourself something. Go shopping, go to the casino. Like, I really believe, like, maybe 1% would be mad. 1% would say, give me my money back. But most of her following would understand and would appreciate her being honest. But she's just digging her hole even. Keep it on her. She's got the fund going. She's raised like $60,000 in a month or 5 or 6 weeks. That's amazing. I would say, see, you would, but you fall into, that few percent. But most of her subs that probably donated would say, you know what, keep it. Exactly, Mother Bear. Honesty goes a long way. She'd be smarter to turn a clip of WBR over to YouTube. And since she actually got a strike, it could be a problem. What do you mean? She already had a birthday fund where she raised like $2,000, $2,500 or something. Then she turned it around and started another one. All time, she actually knew this case would end up. No, I don't think so. She's not the one that wanted this. Randy. She sits in a chair and has no real friend. Oh, I can just totally see her. And then she tries to say, let me tell you what pissed me off too. Then she tries to insult people by saying, oh, well, it's not my fault. You guys don't know the whole story of what happened, with the taxes. Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. That's not amazing. It's disgusting. NC is scamming people out. I've been saying that for a while, Angel. But they know she's scamming. I don't know, Steph. I heard about that, but I haven't seen enough proof that it's her account. Very reliable YouTubers have told me about Natasha's money raising. Oh, she's got tons of them. Oh, you think that's why she needs all the funds? Birthday fund on until February. Oh, no shit. I had someone earlier for like 5 minutes that popped up in my suggestions. Said Marissa is not a racist. People even should be taken to court for defamation. I wish it was that easy. Note that MG wanted this, but nailing ABN, it was over. Oh. I don't think she realized what she was doing. I saw the receipts on Dr. B's YouTube. Who's Dr. B? And which receipts? For the tax evasion? I mean, she went to jail for it, or she got arrested for it. Hey, Tinker. Not giving support, even one view, another. Oh, she makes Diane look angels. She makes Diane look like an angelic figure. Someone go up and talk to Laura. Don't let it end this. This is also entertainment. That's what she does.
I can't listen to any more of this.
So I spoke to the IRS today, and the lady advised me, based upon the information that I gave her with the Google AdSense account that my social security number is tied to, that Natasha Cooper is the only one that has access to it. And I have tried contacting her. Actually, I did contact her, not tried. I did contact her regarding this matter. She has not responded. And the lady on the IRS lady has advised me to fill out a form to send to them with the tax violations. And she told me, based upon what I told her, what the tax violations would be, which are multiple. So once I get this mailed, they will investigate it. So this is the tax form right here. And let's see. Natasha Cooper. And then the explanations. I'm at the post office right now, as you can see. And we will be mailing this off right now. Here is my information. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, where I'm shipping it to. And of course, when life throws lemons, lemonade. So, since Natasha chose to not act on this matter when it was presented to her, when the issue was mentioned, I'll have the IRS do it then. She can answer to them then. The letter is in here. We are, did I make this too big? Okay. And we are sealing this envelope. And now we shall mail it. Get ready. Here we go. Have fun scamming the IRS, you scamming ass bitch.
And then she had to lie. So, Merv, you said today that you were attacked in a chat by my minions. Prove it. What chat were you attacked in? That's what she tries. And then after everything, it's okay. 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 Okay.
Oh, she has 105 people watching? You're right, I am disturbed. I'm and bothered. I am bothered by you, you old bitch, because you can't keep my name out your fucking mouth. I haven't even talked about you, you old bothered, bitter bitch. You are talking about me again because you're a teenage bitch that does nothing but cry about somebody else talking about you. She looks like a hook-nosed hussy. Well, I don't know who the hell, because if I had somebody around here look like her, I'd punch them in the nose. You're a hypocritical old bitch. She's making fun of you where you live. What does she make where I live? How does she know where you live? Oh, I'm sure she knows. She's got a background check on me. She's crazy. Well, that's sick. To know where somebody lives. Do you know how many times she's called the police department? For what? To report me because I'm talking about her. But she talks about me nonstop. Did they come to see you? No. Well, they did once when she called. The rest of the time, they laugh at her ass. Does she realize that nephew that was just here works for the police department? Does she realize that nephew that was just here works for the police department? Does she realize that nephew that was just here works for the police department?
But I want every one of you who have sat in this chat right here tonight saying, oh, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't want to be told where I can go. I don't want to be done this. I don't want to be done that. I don't want to be told where I can go. I don't want to be told this. I don't want to be told that. Let me just tell you this. Put yourself in my shoes for 1 minute. How would you feel if any of the stuff happened to you that has happened to me? Would you want people that you consider your friends, people who have been in your chat for months, if not years, would you feel great about seeing them in a channel or in a chat that has talked shit about you and your family? Would you enjoy that? Would that make you feel great about that relationship?
I don't want to be.
Thing I said. I will not be anywhere that talks negatively about people that I care about. Well, Nicole, with all due respect, you're in chats all the time with people saying far worse than that about me. So how do you think that makes me feel? You know, some of you, this shit really hurts. Nicole's one of them. S. Hockett is another. To see y'all choose people who have literally talked about me and my family the way that they have and said the most disgusting things about me. And to see y'all over there with them like they are good people, how would that make you feel? S. Hockett, what did Whiskey do?
Can I say that?
I don't expect you to understand because you weren't there. But what he did in Hooker's chat was 100% a direct hit.
100%.
100%. And then I find out the entire time he's been in communication with Glenn, and that all of it was nothing but a money ploy to get him in his apartment and to get his new guitar. So y'all keep supporting him and kissing his ass. Y'all gonna see eventually, because this is exactly what he does every time. I guess you've forgotten what he did to me last fall. I've just been waiting. Y'all think he's some stand-up guy that's so wonderful? He's not. I guess y'all all forgot how he talked to Sally and Starlight and the rest. I didn't. Did you ever hear me tell him I love him back? Nope. S. Hockett said in the chat, S. Hockett, I didn't let him back anywhere. He was never in my community. I have tolerated him because I knew that something was up with him and Vivian. You don't change from him bashing me, calling me a scammer, an e-beggar, and all the things that he said for months. You don't flip around and change your mind overnight like he did. Not just him, but Vivian. And I any sense. It didn't make any sense. And that time would tell. Time would tell. And it did.
Time always tells.
And all I've done is sit back and watch. I never kissed his ass the way he did mine. You don't think the things he said and did was over the top? My Tasha bullshit nonstop? Yep. My queen?
Yep.
You don't think all that shit was over the top and ridiculous for a grown-ass man to do?
Right.
I noticed every bit of it and sat back and watched it. The people in Royalty Chat knew because I've mentioned it there as well.
Right.
And then people who have been with me for years chose him because y'all think he's some stand-up person. I guess you weren't there and didn't hear the things he said about me and Hooker the other day. Didn't hear him, even though he said he would never say anything about me.
Yep.
I sure do, S. Hockett. I sure. He sat there in his chat, drunk as Cooter Brown, and said he knew Vivian was going to snitch him out.
Sure did.
About everything that has happened. He knew Vivian was going to snitch him out.
He said, correct me if I'm wrong, verbatim, she's gonna snitch. She's gonna snitch me out. Correct?
Yep. And I sent Vivian a text message because I was on the phone with Hooker when he said that.
Yep.
And I told Hooker, I said, I'm going to text Vivian because she texted me ass again. So y'all keep believing him. Sit back and think he's this stand-up person and that I've done something wrong. Y'all think he sings so well and y'all think he's handsome and, you know, whatever. Yeah, well, I don't. And I was never, ever fooled by that bullshit. Mm-hmm. I sat back and watched. But I think Peaky's in here. And she is actually the one that brought it to my attention back in January, if I'm not mistaken. No, it was March. It was right after Whiskey started his ass kissing. Vinny G, his best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Has been
ready to address that.
Has been doing lives about me with Vivian on the panel talking shit about me this entire time. Every day she's got some new ailment for somebody. I ain't never in my life. She needs to go to MRB's channel. Case discussion is perfect MRB material. She fits right in there. Yeah. I don't even know who that is. Ionic Blonde. So I've got enough people coming after me. Get in line. Seriously. You want to come after me? Get into line. I mean, I've got a plethora of people. Take a number, pick a number. I need one of those damn things from the DMV where you pick a number and go sit down. I'm giving her some tips right now she should listen to because they are much more valuable than $1,000 ever was. Tip number 1, shut the fuck up, you ugly, old, boring bitch. Leave my name out of your big-lipped,
Mr. Ed teeth looking mouth. You can't even pull your lips together over them damn teeth. And then you want to brag at cost and they cost more than a Bentley. I wouldn't be bragging about that shit. I wouldn't be telling anybody that my teeth were so bad that I had to rely on an inheritance to have them fixed. And whoever did them did a shitty job. Mandy, anybody could read like a book because you do the same things over and over again. Your name really should be Manic Mandy. I'm just saying. Think you know me all you want. You don't know anything. And you want to talk about I like attention. However, you're the one who's online with tits showing, bragging about your plastic surgery that some other man paid for. How about you pay for your own shit? Do you know anything about being independent, trust fund, or inheritance? Actually getting out and working for your... I said that Scarlett looked like Mr. Ed and E.T.'s E.T. You can hear what y'all say about me? Y'all been dragging me for how long? How long? Didn't bother me before, and it don't bother me now. Give it your big shot, boo-boo. Let's talk about Melissa Jade, also known as the 7-Eleven panty seller. I have so much that I want to talk to them about. But I want to talk about them. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about... Melissa claims that she wants me to leave her alone. And I've talked about her for 40 days and 40 nights, as long as it took Noah to build the ark. I'm curious. Do STDs cost extra on the used panties? Or do you have a price point, a menu, by the color of the discharge? Holly said don't slut shame. Holly, you're older than I am. Did you not have parents? Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, I have lived a very sheltered life. As I said today, I'd never even heard of bipolar until I got on the internet doing true crime. I never had a clue, because you just don't talk about mental illness down here where I'm from. Everybody that has anything wrong with them, they've had a nervous breakdown and they've either went to Chattahoochee, y'all know, y'all heard about that, or they just went to the hospital and checked themselves in. You don't talk about things here. And I hate to tell you, little Miss Muffet, but not everybody sends videos of themselves diddling to someone within 24 hours of starting speaking to them. That's called a slut. I'm not going to say whore because you'd actually get paid for that, but that's called a slut. And
I know that the shoe fits. No pun intended. I would just about bet that you probably that you probably have teeth on your twat. And now I'm going to talk about this other. The one that has made a video about the makeup. The one who the little bitch boy. He ain't no boy, bitch man. Literally called your ass out for being a hoe bag in your comments. Yeah, somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent it to me. Do not say his name in my chat. Yeah, the rusted tin man. Oh, googly eyes. He's pissed because he ain't here. You still can't sing. Maybe you and Robbie can do a duet with his song tuning mess. Oh, I forgot. He won't let you anywhere around him. Oh, by the way, what happened to Robbie? Damn it, Robbie. What happened to his boyfriend? Hadn't heard nothing about him lately. At all? Maybe they could go into a joint venture with MJ and Penny Sale. I have a feeling both of them wear them too. They say one thing, and then when they leave, they do a complete change of mind and say something completely different. So this is my question to all of you. One, you're either a liar, and you believe that to be true when you were here, or two, you have no morals. And I know y'all are going to say, well, the same thing could be said about you because you told us one thing when we was there, and then when we left, we said something else. I'll own it. I lied. I lied. If I told you that you could sing, I lied. I have no problem admitting it. I lied. Jessica Lynn. Sing-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Granny's watching. Whatever moniker you choose to go by. In order for someone to be jealous of you, you would have to have something that a person wanted or coveted. And I can certainly tell you that there is absolutely nothing that you have ever had or will ever have that I am jealous of. You are a 30-something-year-old wannabe who's never hit a lick at shit to speak of. You don't tend to your own children. You spend the majority of your day and night in a dingy basement full of shit with a blanket up behind you that says, "Welcome to the shit show." As puff non-stop on your cigarettes classy there, Shug. Classy there. You think that because you're thin, you're a bombshell. No, honey, you're not. You're average. You have an overbite that spelunkers could hang from. Go look that one up, because I know you don't know what that means. Your ears could fly you south for the winter. And you have the strangest chin I have ever in my life witnessed. Ever, ever, ever. I have never seen someone's chin do the things that yours does. It is the most bizarre thing I've ever witnessed. It's like you get air in it or something, and it goes in and out like a frog. I've never seen I've never seen anybody do that. But I'm going to show you what it reminds me of. This is what I see when somebody sends me a clip of you. Sort of sounds like you too. So you don't have anything that anybody is jealous of as far as your looks go. And in the beginning, I honestly thought that you had Bell's palsy because of the way that you do these tics with your face and these weird things with your nose all the time. Because see, I study people and I watch and I learn. And you have some bizarre tales. A 30-something-year-old washed up has-been. Hell, you ain't no has-been. You ain't never been. Drug addicted, because I still think you snort something, boo-boo. All those snorting sounds that we hear behind the scenes, that ain't sinuses, and it sure as shit ain't allergies. That's you sucking something up them nostrils. Now, I realize that you could park a bus in each one and then tool them on up to the parking lot that you call your forehead, or should I say 5 head. Because if you had been a parent and any kind of mother to speak of, your daughter wouldn't have put a picture like that on the internet for other people to find and send to other people. And I said that, but then I had to think about it. Knowing you probably encouraged her to put the picture up there, because that's the trash ass person you are. 0 class, 0 self-respect, and 0 self-awareness. Said that I am the problem. I'm the problem. Exactly, Emily. And that's why a lot of these people online that come in here and troll and say these god-awful things,
and people like Voices who use their mental illness or mental whatever as a crutch for their abhorrent behavior, and then cry when somebody calls them out on it and twist it like it's something completely different. No, the truth is, it has nothing to do with your mental illness. You're just a shit person. You've shit on every person that you've been on their channel or in their community. Nobody likes you. Every one of those people in your chat have at one time talked shit about you and can't stand you. The only reason they're there is because they're hate bonding. That's it. You're just a piece of shit who can't own their own issues and actions. Voices doesn't bother me. I feel sorry for her. She is one of the most vile and disgusting human beings that I have ever had the unfortunate opportunity to meet. And that is the truth. She was disgusting and gross when she was with MCF, Brittany. She did disgusting things then, and she still does disgusting things now. Mandy, the same way. Mandy was a liar then, and she's a liar now. I don't know how to say your name, the Masoko. Listen, I get that people have trauma, but I'm over that bullshit. I'm tired of having to treat people with kid gloves. Everybody has trauma. Every fucking body has had something traumatic happen to them in their life. Guess what? You deal with it. You don't blame it on somebody else or act like a douche canoe and say, oh, I did it because I have a mental issue. She's targeting me because I'm in a protected class. No, you're just a shit person.
Now, I didn't get aggressive until you did. See, here's what you don't understand, Natasha.
Your first comment
You're
was
just
aggressive.
stuck on, bitch, that you don't even realize you have an attitude. You talk to your subs like crap. You treat your viewers like crap. Usually you have good content. I have been with you since the Gabby Patino case is when I started watching you because you were reporting facts, not fiction. So I subbed. And today you were lying and you didn't like it. So you got nasty first. I'm a very easy person to get along with. But let me tell you something. Don't ever disrespect me and call me Shug again. I ain't your bitch. I ain't your friend. I ain't your nothing. You keep Shug out of your mouth when you address me.
I will call you whatever I want to if you're in my
Well,
chat.
then I'll call you whatever I want to too.
Well, you won't be up here anymore. So, I mean,
you're a fat pig who's miserable.
I'm actually
and want to make everybody else miserable and out there. Oh, pity me. And then you're sitting there while I'm trying to come up. Oh, where is she? She's afraid to come up. Bitch, I ain't afraid of you. I would say whatever I have to say to your face. You said people would be afraid to say anything in your face. You act like you're this big, bad, tough bitch. You're a coward. You ain't shit.
Oh.
You're just a fucking lazy ass bitch making money off of YouTube, which is fine. Everybody's doing it. Great for your family. Your family should have everything they need. And then I was even sticking up for you, saying because somebody involved your child, and I took your side, even though you were nasty to me. And I said, children are off limits. And what do? You turn it around and come after me for defending you. I bet you wear a diaper sitting in that chair.
Shitty nurse, like you're a shitty person.
We know. Oh, I was the best nurse. They all asked for me. Because let me tell you something. I would even have to say your fat ass.
Ass wiper. Ass wiper. Ass wiper. Ass wiper. Professional ass wiper.
professional
na-
shit sucker. Professional
You're
shit
nasty.
sucker. Shit sucker. Shit
You're
sucker.
nasty.
You don't
Can't
know
handle me. I'm not afraid
You
of
can't
you.
handle me.
And a lot of
And
people
I'm
know
not
you're
scared of you
worthless.
either. You're a piece
Fucking
of shit. You're a piece of shit, bitch.
But
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Piece of shit, bitch. Piece of shit, bitch. Piece of shit, bitch. How you like being muted every time you unmute? How you like that? I bet it pisses you off.
You
I bet your
can't
face-
wipe yourself.
your
I bet
face
that
is real
pisses
red.
you off.
Bet
You-
your face is real red. Bet it is.
You
How's your recliner
But
survivor channel
again,
going? How does it feel to
we
survive a
don't
recliner?
use it, Natasha. Do we
How does
use it?
feel? How does it feel? No, you made it.
So are we
How-
not going to actually address the actual issues?
The issue is that you're a dumb bitch who had to go show the damn things twice on your channel. Why? Why did you
It was
have to show the
completely
screenshot?
retracted.
Why?
It
What does
was,
that matter? Why did you have to show
you
them?
didn't
It's none
see,
of your
and
business.
because it debunks what you said. You said only
I'm
4
still
people had
saying Nasa
access.
did it.
Innocent people were getting
Nasa
blamed,
did
and it showed over
Nasa did
14 people had access to it,
Nasa
and the names were
did it.
retracted. And
Why
so
didn't
we're
you keep
damned
the
if we
first name showing? What about just the
okay,
first name?
I will answer you, Dorothy, because just like you said, right, that would throw the blame and point fingers at a bunch of other people. That wouldn't be fair either. We didn't want other people to get accused either. So all we
None of
did
those
was
other
retract.
people are still on the internet.
I don't know that because that's not my
I do.
group. They
Oh,
did.
it's not your
Kristen
group, but
was
Nasa's your
talking.
best friend. Nasa's your
Why?
best friend.
So am I
she didn't
showing
tell you
NASA
that?
groups I was in from 2 years ago? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Do you think with my friendship with NASA, I'm like, hey, 2 years ago I was in this group. You want to
Yep,
see what's
I
in
sure
it?
do.
Does that
'Cause I
make
know
sense?
how your miserable ass works. I know how you work.
Okay. Okay,
I know
Natasha.
exactly how you work behind the scenes.
Sure. Sure.
Mhm.
What do I do
And
behind the
that's what
scenes,
you can't
Natasha?
stand.
What
'Cause
do I
got
do
your
behind the
number,
scenes?
you nasty bitch.
What do I do behind the scenes, Natasha?
You talk shit and you stir drama.
You talk shit.
I talk shit.
What do you mean
public.
by stir drama?
I talk shit public,
What do
bitch.
you
I don't
what
do it
do you
private.
mean?
I don't
Everybody
try to
talks
act
shit
like I'm some
privately.
goody two shoes
I am not a
in
goody two
public,
shoes.
and then I'm a nasty ass whore behind the scenes.
Okay, but what do you have? Because again, you went
What
with
do
the
you
narrative
have?
that only
What do you have
you
about
went.
Mel with that
I didn't
same
make the.
name?
I did a live about it. If you'd like to watch it,
I don't want to watch.
I
I
did
don't watch
an
nothing
entire.
you do 'cause you're
Okay,
dumb.
well then why you ask me what do I have? I put it out there. If you didn't watch it, that's not my
You
problem.
got
That's
proof? You ain't
deflection.
got proof of shit. It's
You
just your
are
opinion, exactly like
deflecting,
it is.
Natasha. You went
I'm
on
not
your
deflecting
live.
shit, you stupid bitch. I'm
You
calling
went
your
on.
ass out for who you are. A
This is
nasty
calling out.
ass, you
Yeah.
face, stanky ass bitch. Go sell some more
Okay.
drawers at the 7-Eleven for $50.
Okay, so you can't attack the actual argument. You have to call me a bitch. You have to call me a
Talking
whore. You
about
have
it.
to
I'll
talk
call you
about
whatever
something,
I want
right?
to. I can't stand your
Yeah,
ass.
but
Because you can't address the
Stand
issue.
your ass. I've already addressed the
I
issue.
can't stand you either
I've
yet. I
already
could have a silly
addressed the
conversation.
issue. I've already addressed the issue.
I'm not judging. I said I'm just proving that we didn't. I'm just debunking Natasha's narrative that only 4 people had access to it.
Okay,
So listen,
why that angle? Why not be outraged that this is happening? Are you outraged at fucking Jessica?
did nobody listen to that part of the live? Like,
No,
see,
I
you
mean,
guys are do this thing where you're not addressing the actual issue. You then focus on other issues as if it justifies this one. No, let's focus on this one issue first. And then if we want to move,
it doesn't sound like you guys are going to come to a resolve.
No, we're not. I can't stand her. I
There's
have no.
nothing to
Like I told you, I
resolve
didn't want to talk to her to begin with.
So I just want to know
so
that
you
you're
get to
going
just talk a bunch of shit. You get to talk a bunch of shit, and nobody gets to address it directly.
Shit, you dumb bitch. I'm right here. You're up here, aren't you?
Okay.
You're addressing it to address it. I'm just telling you what I think, and you don't like it. I don't give a fuck.
Not, I don't like it. You
care
were
what
wrong.
you like.
Admit you were wrong.
Don't care what you like.
Okay, so why not just somebody, whoever has access or could scroll up, which is Nisa, get in touch with
Exactly,
Natasha
Willow
and
Blossom.
share a
Exactly.
screen.
Why is a person who wasn't even in the chat talking for
Because
everyone
you're
who was?
accusing me too, Natasha. You're throwing my name in
have
it too.
nothing to do with it, though.
Then why do you bring me into it? Just to throw my name just
You
because fuck
probably gave
RJ
it
because I just want to blame
How does that make
everything
you
on
part of
RJ?
it? You just had to insert your nasty ass
You
because that's
blame
what you do.
everything on
You're
me.
a nasty
Everything,
ass bitch.
Natasha.
You're a nasty ass bitch. You have to insert yourself into anything that you can.
You
to get
don't
views.
want me to be
How many views did you get on those 2
streams? How many views did you get on those 2 streams compared to everything
I
else
don't
you've
check
done
views.
recently?
Not everybody cares about that.
Many. Yes, you are.
You have to
You
check,
are.
Natasha,
We all know
because
you
I
are.
don't look.
Freaking who, Melissa J. Don't talk about the sex panel anymore. I don't want you to talk about that.
All right, we're not going to bring that up. Natasha, this is about getting to the bottom.
I don't care. I can't stand this bitch. I told you I wasn't going to be nice, and I'm not. I cannot stand her. I have no reason to be nice to her. She ain't got shit to do with this. But here her nosy, meddling assy is all up in here again. As
No, of the journals. If you're going to sit here and say, we don't know if I did it, then we don't know if you did it.
You're going to accuse me of doing that shit to my own kid?
Come on.
Kid, you don't even have custody of yours. You
Argument.
lying ass skank. Go spread your Twitter lips for somebody else that you've met for 5 minutes and diddle your crotch.
All right, well, that's not
nasty
the
ass bitch.
subject matter. That's
Accuse
not
me
the
of
subject.
something like that, you nasty whore.
But the journal.
I didn't accuse you.
Show somebody your tits.
The journal was.
I didn't accuse you, right? Your reasoning.
You just did.
Your-
Melissa,
I
that
said,
was-
how do we know?
You.
The
Why
same way
did
you say, how do we know it's not me? How do we know it's not you?
Damn tripod and spread
She
your ass
doesn't
wide
have
open for the
access
next
to
one
it
that you pull
anymore.
information from.
I wouldn't jump, jive, and wall. Like you could be as angry as you want for me, but I wouldn't do something like that. Nasa,
About Melissa J. Y'all don't know what she does.
what do I do, Natasha? Stop making such a mystery out of it. What do I do that's so bad?
Stirring shit.
Tell me. What do I do?
Lie.
What do I do?
And accuse everybody else of the shit that you do.
Give me an example.
And oh fuck, I'm not getting into this sex panel.
Because if you're gonna accuse me of doing all of this stuff behind the scenes, I'm this big bad shitster. You better produce it.
You are a lying.
Lying about what?
I've shown it. I've already proved that you're a lying.
Shown what? All you've done is going sexual shit.
If I watch my stream, will you go watch all of mine?
All right, both of you, I muted you. Come on, let's talk. This isn't getting anything
I already
accomplished.
told you I wasn't going to be nice.
Yes,
So if this isn't
Nasa.
what you wanted, I tried to warn you. I have nothing
Wait,
nice
one
to
second,
say
let
to
me
this
talk
bitch.
to Melissa.
Nothing.
Melissa,
You
were-
can continue the conversation
All
with
right,
her.
no,
All
you said you said- how do you come off and say that you're a victim of a woman on YouTube who's just doing commentary to the point where you guys were like crying like victims, like you had been dragged in an alley and completely brutalized? I mean, it was a little much. It was dramatic. That's what I'm
You
trying to
can believe that. I think 3 months worth of an insane amount of lives, 8 hours a piece, bringing out people's sexual, like talking about their sexual parts in such a degrading, vile way. The chat, as you can use that example, see how many people get really nasty in a chat at once, day after day after day. That's called online bullying and harassment. And that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but yeah, it hurts and it affects people's mental health. And people should be outraged because it's not okay.